With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from a snowy Orchard Park. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. That is Joey Bosa into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. He'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And that's complete to A.J. Brown. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Again, Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
180. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Off the play fake, Hurts. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver He knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And that will lead to a second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That's taken in by Dotson. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down.
And he'll get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
On the ground, this is James Cook. And he's going to have a Bills first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
And that ball incomplete over the middle. James Cook, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
Regular. Alert!
Now Allen to throw on 2nd down. Open man, that's the veteran Cooks. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Off 52.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Buffalo.
14 yards.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready? Five boy.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll try to drive forward. Not a bad game in these conditions. We'll give him about 5 yards.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 4. Once again, it's Cook. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
That's another Bills 1st down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. They've got it with a second down and 10.
Stop. 180. Gun. What is that?
So now they'll throw it with Allen. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 10 yards.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
It is 3rd and 10.
180. Middle. What's that?
Out of the gun, here's Allen. That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
That's another Bills first down. First down and goal to go.
319. Five wide.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. A big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he'll take it forward to the 27.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
3rd and short, and Hurts will throw. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And are they going to mark this out of bounds? They are. It's out at the 1-yard line. What a kick. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. It's the quarterback with the sneak. trying to get those legs churning forward, but it's just not working. They slow him up. He gets back to the line of scrimmage at best. Second and 10.
1 yard line.
Round 80.
They'll run with Gilliam. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. And that is the last thing you want to do, Greg. When you have the ball on offense in your hands and the other team gets points, it is 2 with a safety there.
And it's really a rare play in the NFL, Mike. We just don't see it very often. So anytime a defense gets the run off the field celebrating, getting an easy 2 points, they'll take it.
And an Eagles first down. A gain of 15. And an Eagles first down.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And trying to get any kind of burst in these conditions. The only burst is through the clouds. Slowed up, just a gain of a couple.
It's second and 8.
From the 25, here's second and 8. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Joey Bosa. He gets in to record his second sack of this first half.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And this ball incomplete on third down. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and that'll set up fourth down. This returnable for Hardman. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. First and 10 now from the 36. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Second and 10. At the 36-yard line.
A run with Cook. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third down.
40-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
The throw is Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
To throw, Hurts. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
So conventional wisdom says, all right, it's a snow game. The footing's bad. This is just going to be a slugfest and pound the ball. But it's actually the opposite. The offense actually has all the advantage because they know where they're going. So the passing game, if done right, can actually be a huge advantage in this sort of weather. And they're going to continue to test these guys in the passing game downfield. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Hurts will try it again. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Their own 23-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Pretty interesting 1st half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Round 80.
From the gun, Josh Allen. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Smile London in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the carry, it's Cook. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
19. Hey, home. Alert.
Now Allen facing 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. And that one not returnable, out of bounds right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. Rolling right. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 29-yard line.
First and 10, and it's Allen. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
14 yards. That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Half 85, half 85.
A run up the middle with Cook. And trying to get any kind of burst in these conditions. The only burst is through the clouds. Slowed up, just a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. To throw is Allen. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll run right here with Cook. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
At the 13-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
52.
To the air. On second down, here's Allen. He's got his big tight end. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Hurts to the air on first down. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
That one is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
3. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Taken in by Dotson. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard
So
line.
points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. That's Goddard in motion. 4th quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And he'll push forward like a little snow plow. Gain a yard as the snow intensifies.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And the Bills will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
And it's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
And He'll be brought down at the, well, your guess is as good as mine. Why would you say he gained about 3 yards?
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Allen now on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Oh, looked like he had the first down, but the ball is out. And the Eagles recover the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
And trying to get any kind of burst in these conditions, the only burst is in clouds. Slowed up, just a gain of a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7. Play action. Here's Hurts. Out to his right. Down to the 10. And he's going to be brought down. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Now, an important extra point here to maybe salt this one away.
His kick is good. Makes the score Eagles 16, Bills 7.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
56.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 23-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 2nd and 5. Man in motion is Smith. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have what looks to be 1st and goal. He'll take this down to the 10.
A gain of 9 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And When you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
2nd and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Now a timeout, Buffalo. Their second. It'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Good blocking, and he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion. Saquon going to try to run it in. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. Johnson now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Alert! 319!
They'll drop to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. It's 2nd down. Play action now, and here's Allen. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That one's broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. This one all but over. Here's 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. On 4th down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. The Bills going to use their final timeout here, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. On 4th down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. This from an even 50 yards out. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They were able to handle the elements. They're going to wind up victorious.